Through community platforms Postmasburg Hub and Postmasburg Unfiltered, an online petition has been launched calling for local mineral processing, greater transparency, and stronger accountability from mining companies and public authorities. For years, raw minerals have been extracted from Postmasburg only to be transported elsewhere for processing. The result? Limited long-term economic benefits for the local community. The recent closure of Bishop Mine has once again exposed how vulnerable a purely extraction-based economy can be. Residents believe a local processing or refinery facility would create sustainable, skilled jobs, strengthen small businesses, and build economic stability beyond the lifespan of individual mines. Concerns have also been raised about the implementation of social and labor plans, known as SLPs, with community members questioning whether certain commitments have been fully delivered or transparently reported. The petition calls for meaningful community participation, public disclosure of mining agreements, stronger monitoring of SLP obligations, and independent oversight structures. This is not a call for confrontation, but for constructive engagement and sustainable development that benefits both present and future generations. Postmasburg Hub and Postmasburg Unfiltered will continue to facilitate community dialogue and provide updates as the campaign progresses. This news clip was funded by KP Lime in Lime Acres, now introducing their 2026 internship program for geologist and mechanical engineering.
Minister of Basic Education urges change after 435 schools fail to offer maths to matric pupils. Basic Education Minister has raised serious concerns after data showed that 435 South African schools did not offer mathematics to grade 12 learners, meaning these pupils cannot sit for maths in matric, a key gateway subject for tertiary study and careers in science, engineering, technology, finance, and more. KZN had the highest number, with around 130 schools not offering maths at grade 12 level. Minister Gwarabe has called for action to reintroduce mathematics in grade 10 from 2026 at affected schools, and to ensure that learners are not discouraged from taking important subjects like maths and science. She has urged provinces and school authorities to prioritize maths access, so that learners aren't denied future opportunities. This issue comes amid broader concerns about South Africa's education system. Although the class of 2025 achieved a record NSC pass rate of 88%, fewer learners are writing maths, and pass rates in the subject have declined, prompting calls for improvements in teaching and subject uptake. This news clip was funded by Emmanuel Transport, now offering their trailer hire services in Postmasburg.
As the province continues to lose out on significant sports tourism investments, the Democratic Alliance, DA, has urged the chairperson for the Portfolio Committee for Sport, Arts and Culture, Priscilla Isaacs, to urgently summon the Northern Cape Cricket, NCC, board to appear before the Northern Cape Provincial Legislature, NCPL. This follows the recent announcement that Kimberley lost the opportunity to host the Proteas Women vs Pakistan T20 match after the Diamond Oval was ruled non-compliant by Cricket South Africa, CSA. The condition of the pitch contained critical deficiencies that affected the surface of the pitch, the outfield, the practice facilities and the overall compliance that would negatively affect the safety of players. Despite the Northern Cape's significant potential for outdoor sports, the province is slowly becoming a shadow of itself as a sports tourism destination, and investment opportunities are increasingly capitalized on by other provinces. The province must act decisively against the growing negligence of NCC to prevent the collapse of sports development in the province, by requiring the board to immediately account to the committee for the loss of its T20 hosting status. We will also require them to provide a clear remediation plan with a timeline towards achieving full compliance. Together with the legislature, we have a duty to enforce accountability to ensure that the Diamond Oval remains a world-class venue for international cricket. This news insert was funded by a Chief Skills Accredited Training Services, now offering essential leadership skills training as well as emotional intelligence training. Secure your seat today.
The Namakwa District Management welcomed the sentence handed down by the Port Nolloth Regional Court to Gwezolomzo Godfrey Gebuza, 31 years old, on Friday, 6 February 2026. The court had that on 19 February 2023 at approximately 00:45, the accused fatally stabbed a 20-year-old male in Motlomelo Street, Izamile, Port Nolloth. Gebuza made his first court appearance on 27 February 2023, facing a charge of murder. Following the conclusion of the trial, he was convicted and sentenced to 15 years imprisonment. In addition to the prison sentence, he was declared unfit to possess a firearm. The successful prosecution was a collective effort by the investigating officer, Detective Constable Denver van den Heever, and Mr. Bezekok from the NPO. The collaboration between SEPS and the NPA is a clear indication that justice will be served to victims of crime.
The content presented in this news video is intended solely for informational and reporting purposes. The views, statements, and information contained in this report do not reflect the personal opinions, beliefs, or viewpoints of any staff member, journalist, contributor, or representative of Horizon Media. Horizon Media provides coverage of news events in the public interest and strives to report accurately, fairly, and responsibly based on available information at the time of publication. This content should not be interpreted as endorsement, advocacy, or commentary by Horizon Media or its team, but rather as part of our commitment to independent community journalism.